So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders.
Torres! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Vasco da Gama with the corner, there first.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. Ljungberg. And it's made sure that's not getting through. Cleared without complication. Chouameni makes the interception. Ljungberg. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Ljungberg. No way through, so back it comes. Bellingham. Oh, and he's through the middle. He has found the way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's been cut out, well played. Bergkamp is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Bellingham, good strong midfield running here. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Cleared away. Nicely aimed pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. There's the shot! Just a whisker away. Ljungberg, Guardiola. Bellingham. Torres! Decent enough try. And here's Messi. The pass is intercepted. Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that's well spotted. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bellingham. Bellingham with the delivery. And he's taking no chances there. Bergkamp. The referee brings the first half to a close. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Take some time out to give your support.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
An intriguing half, lacking only a chance! And he's done it!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Nuno Mendes. Vasco da Gama are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Just eases him off the ball. Torres! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
And here's Bellingham. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
It's Fernando Torres. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Has a look and plays it forward. That is good alertness. Deftly away. Hakimi. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Floated through. Great hit! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Substitution for Vasco da Gama, number 18. Fernando
Both sides then
Torres.
taking this chance to
Number
turn to their
23,
benches.
Cantona.
Madrid
Number
are
9,
doing very nicely,
Messi.
thank you.
Number
We're looking at a
14,
very different game now. The command
Number
has been
15,
established.
Daniel Van
Could move up a
Breiten.
gear here.
Coming on the
Neatly
field,
clipped into space.
Number 4, David Villa.
And that is
Number
as far as they're
20,
going to go.
Erling Haaland. Number 42, Musiala. Number 7, Dani Olmo. Number
Conte.
6, Ruben Diaz.
Shot. Haaland! It's anyone's ball now. And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
So, third corner of the game. And that has been cleared. Koundé. Ljungberg. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Vasco da Gama get their fourth corner. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Up for a header! A reprieve,
There will be
albeit
5
perhaps
minutes
momentary.
added time.
Haaland. Haaland! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They're up to 5 corners now. Sticks it away! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And that will be it. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
We are glad to inform you that today's match.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
This was all about...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Bergkamp. And he's been shifted off it. It's a mighty effort! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Batistuta! Hakimi with the clearance, distributed tidily.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's ambitious. It's a loose ball. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Bergkamp. And here's Batistuta. Arsenal have it back and can go again. No luck with that dink over the top. And he's there to get it away. Out of play for a goal kick.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Danielson providing an outlet on that flank. And the keeper beats it away. Wilshere could move up a gear here. And the pass is intercepted. Half an hour played now. Danielson. Nuno Mendes. And the ball's a good one here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nice sequence of passes this. He's had a shot! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
That's brilliant control, Peter, from an awkward height too. You know, it's great improvisation here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a bullet was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Bergkamp. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Hullet. Bergkamp! And the keeper read that really well.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And it's half-time here. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
The
midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Madrid head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, one each, and the game right on edge. And the game has already resumed here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's managed to get rid. And now they can spring out of defence. Bergkamp couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And the shot! And Neuer pulls off a sensational save! Adams gets it clear. Hakimi clears and claimed it back swiftly.
The attendance
Looks
for
to
this
go
match
up
was
and over.
71,000.
He's through here.
98.
He's through. Now is he in? Real chance! Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's there to clear it. Pedri! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Batistuta.
So, time for changes
Coming on to
on
replace
both
him
sides,
is
actually.
Number 24, Fernando Torres. Substitutions
Oh, it's a
taking
sweet
place.
ball, that. Adams cuts out the pass. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Perez. Aimed beyond the defence. Perez. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Adams gets across to intercept that. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. Oh, that's Trossard! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Trossard fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
And the shot's on Pedri! Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution in progress.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And that has been cleared.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
White. Perez. Hakimi. And that's it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
And a quick
Yeah,
reminder
this looked
today
the
that
most
parking
likely
in the
outcome,
area
but we've
around the
had a
stadium
good
is strictly
variety in this
forbidden.
game, despite
Please use
it being
parking provided by the club
anticlimactic.
or any other paid parking facility.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gently done. Now it's Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ljungberg. Ljungberg! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And it's been taken short. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's gone back to the keeper. Well, clearly, Uli Hoeneß was a great in his own right, but was also known as one half of a legendary strike partnership.
Yeah, and he was the more creative one, Peter. Likes to use the left.
Chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Luis Suarez. Bergkamp.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vardiol cuts it out. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Big chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hakimi. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Luis Suarez. Tchouaméni makes the interception. Now, who's going to be first to this? Great chance! And it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ernest.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Smartly reclaimed. Bergkamp. Danielson. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through.
This is
But
a
look across the other way,
children's
and there is
announcement.
nothing
Would
short
the father
of
of a boy
absolute
in the
deflation.
green backpack kindly contact a nearby member of staff?
So off we go once more. Madrid didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ah, he'd have done well to reach that. Nesta. Roberto Carlos. Ernest does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Bergkamp. Guardiola. And it's Bergkamp. Adams. Hakimi.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Ljungberg.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
That is a brilliant interception. Guardiola. Tchouaméni.
The attendance
Manchester
for this
United
match was
are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
70,987.
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Guardiola. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Beckham. Ernest. Rummenigge. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Rummenigge. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Looking to widen the gap even further here. Great chance here from position A1. Roberto Carlos! And he should have made it 4. But it's Thuram. And now they can spring out of defence. Guardiola. Oh, he's found some space here. Gilberto Silva clears it away. And Batistuta! Oh, taken with style. They're back within reach. Bergkamp at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Beckham. Ljungberg. Pedri. That's an excellent interception. Beckham. Nesta. Ernest. Oh, that's a key interception.
3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Roberto Carlos. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not
Please
today.
make sure to watch
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. He gets big! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And he's had it nicked away. And he gets rid in a hurry. Pedri. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kalidou Koulibaly. It's easy to just focus on the physical side of his game, Peter, because he's so powerful and quick, making it basically impossible for a forward to get the better of him in a one-on-one situation. But there's more to his game. He reads the play extremely well and rarely gets caught out of position. And for me, just a complete all-round defender.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Oh, this looks sharp. Guardiola kept his eye on it, and he's there. Chouameni, Madrid, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Defending of the desperate variety. Ljungberg, and it's played forward. That has been cut short. Pedri, very much a man of this moment. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Cleared without hesitation. Bergkamp. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely spread.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's managed to get free. And he can clear it away. Oh, it's Bergkamp. Hoisted in. Bergkamp was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. He's been picked out. Danielson gets flagged offside. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Up he goes! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cleared without complication. And there is the half-time whistle. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later. Stood up well to him there. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Costa Curta. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Oh, delightful ball.
Mendes gets rid without sophistication.
The attendance for this
Just
match
about up
was
to the hour now.
71,640.
Oh, that was never going to make it. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Conte. It's Pedri. He's going for goal!
Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Substitution for Ajax, number 7.
So, time for changes on both
Number
sides, actually.
17.
Two fresh faces, and both in the front line.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Showing good feet.
Danielson!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Number 26.
Ajax making another change here.
Coming on the field
Yeah, I think he's been
is
told to play that role of the
23,
tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
That's been cut out, well played.
Ajax merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
It'll be a throw-in. Deftly done. Neuer can pick that up. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And he's there to belt it away. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's picked his way through.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He won't be happy with that one. Looking for the runner. Oh, no joy this time. And that is as far as it goes. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So, just time for me to say thanks. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Looks to clip it forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he's picked out the run. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nice sequence of passes this. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's looking to set free a runner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Torres. Chance to shoot now. And he's gone looking for safety. But they've got it again. That's headed upfield. And it's played forward. Shot could be... Oh, he's got the shot away!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hernandez. Hakimi cuts out the pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a shade optimistic. Casillas gets rid without sophistication. And it's Bergkamp. Oh, important interception. Rudiger gets good distance on it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Guardiola. Hakimi. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back on the way.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And he's had it nicked away. It's a pretty loose pass. Guardiola. Now it's Torres. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That's played into space.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed
The
approach.
attendance for
A
this
lucky
match
break
was
would certainly help their cause now.
72,306.
Gets a good foot in there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Danielson. That is a great pick out. Ljungberg. Heads it!
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's in. Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham tries a shot!
And that would have won it.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
No luck with that dink over the top.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ljungberg. Bergkamp. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. Mohamed Salah getting this one clear.
There will be
Nice
one
bit of skill,
added time.
and he's away. Big header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Chance to shoot! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable.